Hi there, welcome back to Gong Show Garage. Today we're going to show you a unique way of using a cooler. This one is made by a company called Unique, and the guys named Tim and Ryan from Research and Development that were nice enough to lend this to me. This is actually a phenomenal way of doing it because right now I'm actually running off my solar system through an inverter. When we picked it up from a place called Aztec off the grid. And the gentleman named Ron was nice enough to even actually load it into my vehicle for me. It comes with a 12-volt cord, so as soon as I got it into the car, I plugged it in and started the process rolling. Came across some items to put into it to start chilling yesterday afternoon. Got home, started playing with it. This is kind of a great little fridge because it's very versatile. You've got AC or DC or propane. And it comes to the level to show you how to make sure that it's level so it operates at its optimum. I did have it running on DC for quite a while last night, but I thought I would try and do a little bit of a test on it. This is on AC, and I actually have it going through my inverter. I've got a modified sine wave inverter, which is a good unit, but it's not great. As you can see, I'm only putting out 84 volts, which is kind of starving it, so it's not actually getting its full potential of power. And I kind of made up my own little 12-volt cables here to run it on 12 volts because I did not want to hack up the cord they were nice enough to give me. It comes with, like I said, the 12-volt cord, and it comes with a standard computer cable. So if you do damage it or whatever, you're not screwed to look for another one. And it comes with a propane hose with a barbecue regulator on it that goes onto a standard 20-pound, 30-pound tank or whatever. So it gives you lots of flexibility, and the reason I really like this is if you live in an area where you got a potential of losing your power, you can take all your valuable meats and perishables and put it into here and run it off your solar system or off your barbecue tank or whatever you need to protect that. If you're a hunter or a camper or fisherman or whatever, it's great to have this thing along with you. My recommendation would be is get it up to full cold power off of your 12 or your 120 system. Transport it in your vehicle on DC through your regular cigarette lighter, and then when you get to your campsite you can actually run it on propane, and that way you've got 3 different sources of cooling. As you can see, it's icing up. I've got a temperature gun here so you can see the temperatures, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some temps so you can see, and that's at Fahrenheit. We put ice in here last night because a friend of mine was drinking pop and he wanted ice for his pop. I kind of figured this would be melted by this morning, but damn it, there's still ice in here. What I'll do is I'll change it to Celsius. And then I can show you some numbers. Just to give you an idea of how well this thing is working. We've had this lid open several times on it this morning, playing around with it. Tech tips I would say for this is, if you look, this has just been in the sun just for a short amount of time. And you can see the side of it's heating up. Yesterday in the evening sun, it was well over 120 degrees on the side. So to get it to work to its optimum, I would actually try and keep it shaded. The controls are great for it. That's your thermostat. And this is for your propane. Like I said, I have not had an opportunity to run it on propane yet, but from what I'm to understand by the specs, and as far as I can see by all the specs on 12 volt and 120, it does perform well. There is another cooler available by them. Well, there's actually several. There's a whole product line, but they have a bigger version of this with the good-looking camo cover. It's got a divider in it. It's got 2 different evaporators on it, and on one side you can actually freeze products. If you take the divider out, the whole unit becomes a freezer. It doesn't get extremely cold as a freezer as a whole unit, but it will actually do that. Great little unit. It's perfect for the prepper, the camper, whatever, especially people who are tired of dealing with ice. Overall, I'd have to say it's a good performing unit, and I'd like to thank Unique and Off the Grid, Aztec Off the Grid and Nanaimo for giving me this opportunity to try it, and I would definitely recommend it. It's a good product. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.